2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
That was a gallant attempt. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par.
Checking the scoreboard now, this player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Always the toughest hole in the game, a long par 4. Not a bad line, this one. This shot from around 210 yards.
A tidy looking shot, that one.
That's just inside the range.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
And back to the play, shall we? This putt is from 14 feet.
Ooh. Putting for a par here.
And down it goes. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
This would be a great up and down.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And with that par, she'll remain at even overall. Here we are at the 4th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in 3rd place.
Big time play, that one. At the right time too.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
This one might need to get down a little. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 shots off the lead.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Even for the day. Currently leading. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 2.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
This one should find the rough. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots, and now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he's set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Yeah, she knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. The game can be frustrating, can't it?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, just missed.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 3.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
That'll sting a bit. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot from the bunker. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Well struck. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Oh, well played. And that will take her to 2 under. That puts her in first place. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Yes, hold it.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that is crushed. Sitting at -3.
Currently in the lead.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
What's in front of them, Henny?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. This is from miles away.
This is what they have left for par.
That's frustrating.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
This hole is a par 5. Wow, that was just striped.
Second shot here on the 14th.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Sitting at 3 under par.
Outright first here.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
It's time for a one-shotter. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one's right of the green.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
How close was that to going down? This putt is about 8 feet.
This one to save par.
There it is.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Well, this should find the short grass. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. That was a bit of a miscue. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
And she needs this to save par.
That's well holed.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Sitting at -4. Currently in top spot. Oh, almost went in. Getting ready to play their third.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And this putt to move into second place. Shame it didn't drop. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Oh, she tagged that one. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Not bad.
She knows if she can get this putt to drop, she'll win the event.
Okay, steady now. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity. Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
Oh, absolutely. Sunday fun day. Let's go find the winner and spend the check, baby.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.